Assalamualaikum Sir Zaidi. My name is Rina. Today I am going to talk about leading, and the company that our group choose is Petronas. First, let's talk about introduction of Petronas. Petronas is established in 1974. It was founded by Tengku Razali Hamzah. It is a Malaysian national oil and gas company, but over time it has grown and operates all around the world. Petronas not just focus on oil and gas, they also works on petrochemical and cleaner energy solution, which helps reduce pollution and move towards sustainability. Next, let's talk about motivation theories under the topic of leading. When we talk about motivation, it's basically the reason why people want to work hard. It's that inner push that makes employees want to do their best and helps the company succeed. Now, let's look at the two factors that influence motivation. We have internal and external. For internal part, is something that company can control. For example, Petronas can motivate their employee through training program, career growth, and recognition for their hard work. Meanwhile, for external factor, it's something that outside the company's control. For example, when price of oil drops or economic condition changes, it affects Petronas' profit. My conclusion is both internal and external factors are important. Internal factors helps employee to feel motivated inside the company, while external factors challenge the company to keep improving. That's all from me. Thank you, sir.
Assalamualaikum and good day, Sir Zaidi. Today I will explain about the topic for two theory, Maslow hierarchy of need theory and McGregor theory. First, I explain about Maslow hierarchy of need theory and how it is applied by Petronas. Maslow hierarchy have 5 categories: physiological, safety, love and belonging, esteem and self-actualization. For basic physiological, Petronas provide fair salaries and allowance so employees can cover daily expenses. In terms of safety needs, Petronas apply a cognitive HSA culture framework and enforce strict safety practice at work sites. For love and belonging, Petronas build trust and support among employees through flexible work arrangement, maternity leave, study leave, and return program to ensure employees feel valued. At the esteem level, Petronas is recognized globally through awards such as the OGMP 2.0, Gold Standard Award, Operation 100 Countries, the iconic Twin Tower, and Formula One sponsorship. And for the last level, self-actualization, Petronas target net zero by 2050 through initiative like new energy vehicle, support for local economic development, and nature-based solution. Okay, for the next theory is McGregor theory. McGregor theory have two theories, theory X and theory Y. For theory X, Petronas apply element of theory X by using strict compliance with health, safety, and environment. Okay, for the next theory is McGregor theory. McGregor theory have two theories, theory X and theory Y. For theory X, Petronas apply element of theory X by using strict compliance with health, safety, and environment standard, where employee must closely follow safety produced to the high-risk nature of the oil and gas industry. For the theory Y, Petronas is more inclined toward theory Y, as employee undergo industrial training to strengthen their skill, work in teams to solve problems, and integrate themselves into the oil and gas field. So that's all for me. Thank you, sir.
Assalamualaikum sir and all my friends. My name is Nur Anusha Budi. Today I'm going to talk about operationalizing leader and leadership in Petronas organizations. First, let's compare leader and manager and leadership in Petronas organizations. Manager more about planning strategy, controlling resources, and organizing campaigns. For example, controlling employee who process and produce natural gas product, petrochemicals, and so on. Also, when sales drop, manager may launch campaign for boost company image and ensure that employee can achieve company goals. Meanwhile, leadership more focused on motivating employees and setting a future vision. In Petronas, leader can encourage workers to follow the company direction and vision. In addition, leader also need a motivation within themselves to advance the business and have a future vision of his business with use of green energy, namely solar, hydrogen, biofuel. Also, usage of AI technology is important to analyze data in Petronas organizations. Next slide is characteristic effective leader in Petronas organizations. We have 3 characteristic effective leader in Petronas organizations. First is visionary. A leader need to have clear goals and direction for the future of his business. For example, leader need to analyze raw materials and energy use such as electricity usage. The second point is integrity. A leader need to be honest, ethical, trustworthy in carrying out his duties. For example, leader need to be honest if having a technical problems because this thing can endanger the life of employees. Also, leader need to follow the international standard regulations and laws. Last point is empathy. A leader need to take care the employees' welfare. For example, leader need to understand that employees face work pressure in oil and gas industry that can be harmful to themselves. Also, leader need to ensure that every employee gets insurance coverage in terms of health, accident and life of employee so that the employee welfare is guaranteed.
My name is Nur Damian Nazifah binti Muhammad Nasir. Today I want to talk about the yearly theory of leadership. The yearly theory of leadership have four. First one, trait theory. Second, behavioral theory. Third, Likert management system. Four, managerial grid. For trait theory, leadership from a natural trait have to intelligent, confident and integrity. And for behavioral theory, leadership can be learned about Ohio and Michigan. And for Likert management system have four styles. First, benevolent. Second, participation. Third, consultation. And for managerial grid have three main skills: technical, human and conceptual. That's all for the early theory of leadership.
So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurdina Safia binti Abdullah. Today, I'm going to presenting about contingency theory in Petronas. So, in Petronas, leader cannot depend on only one leadership style because the company has many different projects and also worker with different skills. And then some jobs are very technical and high risk. So, because of this, contingency theory are very suitable in Petronas. There are two famous contingency theory that can be applied in Petronas, which are leadership theory by Herschel and Blanchard and also Pet Goal by Robert House. So I'm going to explain about leadership theory by Herschel and Blanchard first. So this theory says there is no single best leadership style. A good leader must change their style based on how ready or mature their employees are. There are four main leadership styles in this theory. The first one is telling. So telling means leader need to give clear instruction to the new or unskilled employee. Second, we have selling style. So in this style, leaders still give direction but also guide and motivate the employee. And then leader also need to explain why the task is important to the employee so they can learn something and also gain more confidence. After that, we have participating style. So in this style, leader and employee work together to make decision. And then leader also can offer support by listen to their idea. Lastly, we have delegating style. So in this style, leader give full responsibility to the employee because they are already have skills and confident enough to do the task by their own. So leader just need to monitor them from a distance. Next, I'm gonna explain about the pet goal theory by Robert House. So this theory says leader job is to guide and motivate employee to achieve an organizational goals. Then leader also need to show the clear path toward the goal and remove any obstacle that block progress. There are four main leadership styles in this theory. The first one is directive leadership. Means leader needs to give clear and specific instruction to the employee about what to do, when to do, and how to do it. Focuses on employee well-being. And then leader also make sure the work environment is comfortable to the employee. So employee will be more safe and happy to work. Next, we have participative leadership. Means leader involve employee in making decision. Last but not least, we have achievement-oriented leadership. Means leader encourage the team to achieve higher performance by setting clear and challenging goals.
The next is strategic management. Petronas practice strategic management to stay competitive in oil and gas industry. The company set long-term goals, analyze global environmental change, and develop strategies to expand the internationally while reducing dependency on crude oil. That's all for me. Thank you.
So today I'm going to explain about Petronas strategy analysis. There are three main strategy analysis that Petronas apply to their company, which are internal analysis, external analysis, and SWOT summary. So the first one is external analysis. So Petronas uses a PESTEL and Porter 5 forces to identify opportunities and threats. They also focuses on oil prices, technology changes, regulation, and industry competition. After that, Petronas also have internal analysis that is evaluates resources and capabilities and also uses a value chains analysis to improve efficiently. So lastly, we have SWOT summary. So for the S is Petronas has strong government support and advanced technology. W is the company is highly dependent on global oil prices. O is growth potential in renewable energy. And for T is Petronas faces global competition and ECG pressure.
Next, I want to talk about type of strategic management in Petronas. Type of strategic management in Petronas have 6. First one, corporate strategy. Second, business strategy. Third, functional strategy. 4, technology and innovation strategy. 5, sustainability strategy. And last, risk management strategy. That's all from me.